Alright, this particular problem, number 20, says which situation represents a proportional relationship? When we say proportional, that means it goes through the origin at 0, 0. In other words, the equation is y equals kx, k being your slope, and then you have x, and there's no y-intercept, or what we would say is the y-intercept is equal to 0 because it's going through origin, which is 0. So what we want to do is look for a verbal statement where there is no y-intercept. In other words, we want to find a unit rate only. If we find a unit rate and some initial value or some discounted value, that is going to be a y-intercept, and that cannot be the correct verbal statement. So let's look through each one of these, and we're going to be looking for our keywords for our unit rate, which is per, each, every, and, or a. Right? So we want to be looking at that. Some value per, or some value each, or every, or an. So let's take a look at F, and we're going to see if we can rule this one out. If we can find a y-intercept. We find a y-intercept, we cancel it out. It's not an option. The cost of purchasing a basket of oranges for $1.30 per pound. That gets our variable, so I'm going to put an X on it. So we're good. Plus $5. That plus $5, that's a y-intercept. That's non-proportional, so it can't be F. The cost of purchasing peaches for $7 per box. Okay, there's our unit rate. That gets our X. Of peaches with a delivery charge of $3. That's a standalone value. That has to be a y-intercept, so we can cancel that one out. The cost of purchasing grapefruit for $1.80 per pound with a coupon for $1 off. Okay, $1 off, that's going to be a y-intercept. This is our X, so we can cancel this one out. So that tells you that it has to be J, and let's see why it's J. The cost of purchasing apples for $1.75 per pound, that's a unit rate, it gets the X, plus a shipping fee of 16 cents per pound. Notice in this instance, it didn't just say plus a shipping fee of 16 cents, it says 16 cents per pound. That gets an X. In other words, in this case, we have two unit rates. And what we could do, if you're wondering, say, well, we can't have two unit rates, right? We're just supposed to have one. Well, what we could do with two unit rates, to simplify things, we could just add them together, right? And that would give us $1.91 times X. And it would be a single unit rate because we combined them. So J is the correct answer.